When you've been married long enough, you start noticing the small changes, the pauses before answering, the tone of a text, the way someone avoids eye contact. For months, I'd felt something shift in my wife, Emily. We'd been together for 8 years, and though our marriage wasn't perfect, we'd always been honest, or at least, I thought we were. It started with small excuses, late nights at work, sudden emergencies, or helping her sister Rachel with things that never made sense. "She's going through a tough time," Emily would say, and I'd nod, trying to be supportive. But my gut told me something wasn't adding up. Then came that one night. It was Friday, and we had plans for dinner. At 6:40 p.m., I got her text. "Hey babe. I'll be late. Helping Rachel with something. Don't wait up." I typed back, "Everything okay?" She replied with a heart emoji. Nothing else. That was my final straw. Because 2 days earlier, Rachel had told me she was leaving town for a work trip. So, I decided to test the truth. The next morning, I invited Rachel over for breakfast. She looked surprised when I called, but she came, curious. When she arrived, I greeted her with a calm smile and pancakes on the table. "Hope you don't mind," I said. "I thought we could catch up. Emily said you needed a lot of help last night." Rachel frowned. "Help? Last night? I wasn't even in town." I looked her in the eye, and that's when realization dawned on her face. "What's going on?" she asked. "I was hoping you'd tell me," I said quietly. Rachel went pale. She hesitated, then sighed. "I think you should check her location history." That morning, Emily walked through the door, still in the same clothes from the night before. Her eyes widened when she saw us sitting together, sipping coffee. "Rachel? What are you doing here?" Rachel stood up, arms crossed. "I could ask you the same, Emily. You told him you were helping me." The color drained from Emily's face. I can explain." "Then do it," I said evenly. For a moment, silence filled the kitchen. Then Emily broke down. She admitted she hadn't been at Rachel's. She'd been meeting someone from work, a friend she'd been confiding in. "It wasn't physical," she insisted, "but I didn't know how to tell you." I sat there, expressionless. The part that hurt most wasn't the betrayal. It was that she used her sister as a shield for it. Rachel shook her head in disgust and left. Emily tried to reach for me, but I stepped back. "You didn't just lie to me," I said quietly. "You involved the one person who's always stood by us." That day, I packed a small bag and left. I didn't yell, didn't argue. I just needed silence, something she hadn't given me in months. A week later, Emily called me crying. "I ruined everything, didn't I?" she whispered. "Yes," I said. "But sometimes, losing everything is how you learn what you had." It's been over a year now. We're separated, and I've found peace, the kind that comes from knowing the truth, no matter how painful. Every now and then, I still make pancakes on quiet mornings. And I remember that breakfast, the one where a lie finally tasted bitter enough to set me free.